Before we go, we're going to answer an Ask Us Anything question from Twitch. So I think when we're recording this right now on Twitch is actually not our normal recording time. It's in the middle of the Saturday where WrestleMania is coming up and the LTN arcade is happening. So most of our people are participating in the LTN arcade.
Yeah, that's right.
And we don't have a whole lot of folks who've been with us, but one person who has been with us for this entire show is our buddy Tad. So Tad, you get the honor. Ask us our question.
Ask us anything.
Anything you want.
And
get
we gotta
embarrassing,
answer it.
get weird.
I guess.
Do whatever you got to do. Was your first kiss a success or a complete fail?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And again, just for anyone who's unfamiliar with us, that's not between us. we're not now, not then, not ever. Have been. So
right.
First kiss ever with anybody you've your very first, like as a teenager. When was your first kiss?
I was 15. I was 15.
I think you went till 15, huh?
Yes.
Amateur.
It was the summer before my freshman year, and oh my gosh. My parents were on a missions trip, and this a friend of ours who was like an older brother to me, he was, I don't want to say babysitting, but he was in charge of my brother and I for the week while my parents were gone. And he had this brilliant idea. He knew my boyfriend at the time. And so he was like, you know what? We're going to go on a double date. He and his girlfriend had been dating for almost 6 years. And so they took my boyfriend and myself at the time on this double date. And in the back of their car, with Scott driving and Angie sitting passenger seat, my boyfriend at the time went in for it. And my first ever kiss was super awkward. I asked Scott years later, did you know, like, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah, of course we heard that. Yeah. Yeah. I can't even, I'm saying it was a complete fail.
That's
a total fail.
Funny. That's freaking funny. Okay. So my first one happened when I believe I was like 8. Okay. Now listen.
Why?
This wasn't initiated by me. I'm pretty sure the girl, her mom let her watch all these romantic comedies or whatever with her or something. So she had all this idea in her head. So we wanted to go to a movie together. That's all. Like I thought, I liked her as much as you can like anybody when you're 8. But so we're going to a movie and both of our moms are like, okay, well, we're going to go with you and we're going to see a movie that we want to watch too. So we wound up watching Grumpy Old Men. That's the movie that we went to see. Grumpy Old Men, which honestly at 8 years old, I loved and I still love. It's one of my favorite movies.
It is a good movie.
But anyway, not particularly
It explains so much about
movie
you.
or a romantic movie. So we're sitting next and she got like dressed up like we were going to some sort of child prom. Like it was weird. Like she's in like this pink dress thing, hair
Her
all.
mama was trying to marry her off at 8 years old.
So we're like just sitting next to each other, and now they're sitting like up. We're like the only ones in the theater because it's like the 1 o'clock showing on a school day, or whatever. Because we're visiting up here in my grandma, and so they're sitting up in the top. We're sitting like towards the front, and she's like leaning on me slowly and like putting her head on my shoulder. And I'm like, this is weird but kind of cool, as you are when you're a nerd, little nerdy boy. And like she like says my name or whatever, and I just turn to look at her and she like leans in and just kisses me right on the mouth. And I didn't know what to do. So I'm just like staring forward at the screen, going, I don't know what that was. And my mom saw it happen, the silhouette of what was happening, rushed down there and like said, Matt, you need to scoot over 2 seats, please. So we watched the rest of the movie, not even in arm's length of each other.
Have you ever asked your mom about that? Like, did she go back up and sit next to the girl's mom? And like, how did that?
They were really good friends at the time. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think I have ever asked her about it. I'm not sure she'd remember if I did, but yeah, that was my awkward first kiss.
Yeah.
And then I like never saw that girl again until we were like older teenagers. Like I was already in a relationship with Daedra. Like that's how long time had gone. And it was a weird reunion. Yeah. I think we did talk about that once briefly before not really talking to each other ever again. Which was weird. So I want to read Tad's comment here. So he said he was 10 years old when he had his first one. So the girl told me to close my eyes and she kissed me at 10. My first kiss was not consensual. I mean, yeah. So I think I've told this on the show before, but like I had a girlfriend in first grade who went around telling everybody that we did kiss.
Yeah.
And we did not. Not even, we've never even been alone to kiss. And I was really weirded out by that. I'm like, why is she telling? I didn't even ask her directly. I think I'm just like, why is she telling everybody that? I don't understand what's going on. Again, I think her parents were like exposing her to all kinds of adult shows and things that, you know, I never seen before. Watching Winnie the Pooh chasing heffalumps or whatever, you know, and everybody else is growing up way too fast around me. But yeah, so I got rumor shamed or whatever when I was in first grade for something I didn't do.
And you mean you didn't make a big stink about it?
Girls intimidated me.
I'm just saying, like you got shamed in some way.
No. I mean, I guess at the
You
time,
didn't
I'm
make a
like,
big stink about
at the
it.
time, it didn't really bug me all that much. I'm just like, why is she doing that? I don't understand. Why didn't she kiss me first and then do that? I don't understand what's going on. All right.
I lost a lot of respect for Tad now.
I dumped her and dated her twin sister 1 month later. He was 10. Give him a break.